What up, everybody? It's your boy 405. As you can see, the Green Bay Packers upsetted the Dallas Cowboys. I honestly thought the Dallas Cowboys was going to win this game. They just couldn't do it. They didn't have it. Um, I feel very bad because I thought Dallas was going to win. They were the number two seed. I thought they had the better team, and I was wrong. The Dallas Cowboys are who they say they are. They are the Dallas Cowgirls. We have witnessed the Dallas Cowgirls in a wild card game. They are not an elite team. The media brainwashed us to think that the Dallas Cowboys was going to get over the hump. That they were 8-0 at home. The Dallas Cowboys can't be stopped at home. They're the best at home. And what happens at home? The first game of the playoffs, they lose. They couldn't even get out of the first round. The Dallas Cowboys couldn't even get out of the first round. This is bad. Shout out to my boy Jared. Yeah, I know Jared is happy. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of people I forgot. Yeah. But as we see, I mean, they just couldn't do it, man. Green Bay, Jordan Love. And if you watch Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers did take him under his wing. He did a lot of throws like Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love, he's an up and coming superstar. Um, what up, Austin? What up, Austin? Man, that this is bad, man. Golly, let me see what. Of course, they do. Yeah, I mean, Austin. I thought the Dallas Cowboys was gonna win. They fell apart. They didn't get the job done. I am stunned because I just, man, it was. I mean, people was telling me that it was like, hey, Jordan Love, Jordan Love. I mean, I know, man, I know Aaron Rodgers must have trained him pretty good. Like Aaron Rodgers must have helped him pretty decently. I'm shocked. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's the man, Jordan Love. I mean, they got who's next for him? They got to go to San Francisco. They were the seventh seed out of all that. So they got to go to Santa Clara. They're gonna have to go to Santa Clara to go against the San Francisco 49ers. And that's gonna be a good game though. That is gonna be a good game. Yee yee. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man. That's gonna be a good one in Santa Clara. Like I'm like Green Bay, San Francisco. It's gonna be a warm game too. I mean, I don't know with this time of the year. It might rain. It ain't gonna be no snow though. I mean, it might rain or it might be good weather. But yeah, man. I mean, Mike McCarthy is going to get fired. I know they got lucky. They didn't get lucky, man. That was a blowout. They didn't get lucky. I mean, look, what was the score at halftime? The score at halftime was horrible. It was straight horrible. I was like, man, it was it wasn't no luck in this, man. I mean, Dallas never had a chance of winning. I'm gonna say I'm gonna just put it out there. Dallas never had a chance of winning. Oh, you said they got drunk last night. I mean, man, I mean, who knows? My thing is though, the announcer kept saying like, I wonder why Dak wasn't throwing a CD Lamb a lot. Like he wasn't throwing them long bombs. Like he was going to the tight. No, the other guy, I forgot his name. They had an 88. Like he wasn't connecting with CD Lamb. Gallup got a few passes. Like Dak was scared. I ain't gonna lie, man. Dak Prescott was scared out there. He act like Dak was playing like he was the rookie. I'm gonna say it again. Dak was playing like he was the rookie, man. This was embarrassing. Mike McCarthy will be fired tomorrow. We already know. I'm calling it right now. Mike McCarthy will be fired on Black Monday, as they call it. Mike McCarthy is done as a coach of the Cowboys. He went 12-4. He couldn't get out the first round. He lost to a number seven seed. The dude is done. Oh yeah, Ferguson. Yeah, he was hitting Ferguson up a lot. Yeah, Ferguson was the man. Yeah, Ferguson was the guy that he was hitting up a lot. I mean, I'm just like, man, this is insane. This is very insane. I thought Dallas should show up to play. They didn't. Um, we know Green Bay is gonna be playing San Francisco. What time is it right now? We got plenty of time, don't we? Yeah, it's almost 7. Detroit and the Rams are up next. I mean, I'm gonna be seeing how good Detroit is. Everybody's saying, I mean, Detroit. And Dallas should have lost that game against Detroit. That probably would have helped them get over the hump this game. But the referees helped Dallas win the Detroit game, so it is what it is. I mean, this is like we say, man, Dak Prescott. You got to really look at your quarterback. Is Dak Prescott? Do we need to trade him? Do we trade Dak Prescott for Kyler Murray? I mean, I kept on switching back PlayStation playing the game because I didn't want to watch this piece of crap. Y'all don't blame me, man. It was hard to watch. This game was very hard to watch. This game was hard to watch, man. Like at points, Dak Prescott looked scared. Pollard showed up. Pollard saved him pretty much. I mean, I'm looking. I'm like, I mean, did they need Zeke? It would have been different if Zeke was there, and I say no because Zeke didn't do nothing with the New England Patriots. The running game was there. Pollard, he showed up. He showed up. But Dak didn't show up. He froze. He froze up. He froze up again. I'm looking at Jerry Jones. I'm looking at his son Stephen Jones. Like, Dak ain't it, man. Dak is not it. What is this? 3 years in a row? 3 years in a row? What was it last year? He beat Tom Brady. Let's go back. Dak beat Tom Brady, but he lost against San Francisco. The year before that, he lost to San Francisco in the first round. I thought Dallas would get to the championship game this year. I honestly thought they would get to the championship game, but they didn't. They lost. And I don't, man, this is just disappointing. I'm just like, man. So the coach is getting fired. Dak needs to be replaced. Um, Probably the GM. The GM needs to get replaced. Like, we're gonna see. We're gonna find out tomorrow. Like, maybe they need a new head coach. They get a new head coach, a new quarterback. Yeah, they always. Every year they choke. Even last year, no, even last year, man, when he beat Tom Brady, man, I thought they was gonna make a run. Like, he looked real. He looked real legit last year. Dak Prescott last year, the second when he made it to the second round, I was like, he gonna go somewhere. Nope, couldn't get past San Francisco. But Dallas always choke. It's hard. It's hard being a Dallas Cowboys fan. I honestly feel bad for them. Like, cause they think every year they're going to the Super Bowl. This is our year. That's their limit. The Super Bowl. They don't even just they need to come down to reality. Be like, okay, let's just make the playoffs. Then they make the playoffs this year. This year they was boosted up high because they was like, this might be Dallas year. They might actually go all the way. They lose in the first round. Lose in the first round of the playoffs. I'm like, come on, Dallas, man. Y'all, I did, because Green Bay is in my division. I don't like Green Bay. They're in the NFC North. I was talking down on them because but I'm going for Detroit. Believe that, must believe that. I am going for Detroit. Like, because they're in my division, they're rivalries. Like, I wanted Dallas to win because, Green Bay is a rivalry. I was like, oh, Green Bay gonna lose. They the 7th seed. They gonna get blown out. They trash. I was like, Green Bay is trash. They trash. Green Bay ain't nothing. But they won. Running out good, doing good. The game. Yeah, man, it was, golly, man, they didn't even start off good. It was horrible. It was real horrible. Like, when it went to 14-0, I remember that when the game was 14-0, I was already in my head like Dallas is gonna lose. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When it went to 14-0, I was like Dallas is gonna lose. I was already at that point. Did Dallas win the divisional? Last year, no, they didn't even win last year. No, Dallas ain't win. They ain't won a divisional since 1995. I mean, that's sad. They ain't won a divisional almost. Was it 29 years? I mean, Austin, Dallas haven't won a divisional game since 1995. And I remember that year because in 1995, Oklahoma City, we had a bombing that year. In 1995, Timothy McVeigh, he blew up the memorial building here in Oklahoma. Like 1995 was a bad year in Oklahoma. Motherfucker was blowing buildings up. Him and Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols. Yeah, they ain't won since '95, man. Tony Romo. Let's go back to Tony Romo. He couldn't get it done. I mean, see, he couldn't get it done. It was Tony Romo and Dak Prescott, pretty much. Them two couldn't get it done. They just couldn't get it done. Not earlier this season, not this game. Yeah, man, this game was a no brainer. Um, as I watched this whole game, I knew Dallas was gonna lose. Like it was a point to me like I was being delusional at halftime. Like since they was getting a ball back and they scored before right at halftime, I was like Dallas is gonna make a run, but it came to appear that Dallas just wasn't ready, man. Dallas is not that team. Um, I know Dak Prescott is under contract. I think he got maybe 2 or 3 more years left under his contract. Jerry Jones did pay the man. I think Dak Prescott is getting 40 million a year. Let me repeat that. Dak Prescott is getting $40 million a year. That's just ridiculous. I wouldn't pay that much for a quarterback that can't win playoff games. No way, no way, no how, no way. But Dak Prescott gonna get paid. He gonna get paid to lose playoff games. That's just how it is. The dude is trash. He's a nobody. I'm gonna leave a positive note. What is the positive note? Maybe next year Dallas will get over the hump. It wasn't that year this year. So next year Dallas will get over the hump. They'll win next year. And I mean, it's all lies. I mean, I'm being realistic. Dak Prescott in big games, man, the dude can't win. He cannot win in big games. I mean, I done seen this 3 years in a row. 3 years. Those announcers were saying that they were playing the Commanders for the division, so it confused me. Man, I mean, even they was confused. I mean, yeah, I mean, they don't know any better. I mean, they was probably in on it because they kept saying you couldn't write the script any better. Like if you listen to these announcers, they'll give you hints and clues. Like, why are you bringing up scripts, man? This is a football game. We don't. This is not a play. Actually, is it really a play? I mean, is we are we watching scripts here? Was this a script we watched of Dallas Cowboys losing? It could have been a script. It could have not been a script. But we're gonna see how this Detroit Lions Rams go because it was Mike McCarthy playing his old team. Now Matthew Stafford got to go to Detroit to play his old team. It's weird. I mean, I mean, if the Rams end up winning, I'm gonna be shocked. Like I'm just like, okay, I see the script because the script makes sense. If the Rams end up winning, if the Rams end up beating the Detroit Lions, there's a Matthew Stafford script. He's an ending script because if he does win, that tells me that this is gonna be his final year, and he's gonna go as far as he can, and he's gonna retire. These scripts that they make in this NFL, these playoff games are real. They always writing scripts for these players. Matthew Stafford is going back to Detroit. Matthew Stafford was on that team that went 0-16. It's funny to me too because the same year that Matthew Stafford they went 0-16, the Patriots went 16-0. The Patriots and Detroit Lions both was 16-0, 0-16. So I'm looking at the script here. This script might be wild though, but I'm still rooting for Detroit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm rooting for Detroit. I'm gonna see if Detroit gonna win tonight. And then we got two games tomorrow, Monday. Monday we got the Steelers. Who else? The Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Steelers and Buffalo Bills tomorrow. Then we got Tampa Bay, Philadelphia Eagles. My thing though is though, will the Eagles lose? Yeah, Austin, I feel you. Thank you, Austin, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everything, man. I hate your team lost because I put faith in your team. Your team lost, but yeah, the playoffs. I mean, the playoffs got weird because of the weather. Yeah, I'm here in Oklahoma. I think we was like 3 degrees today with snow. I mean, the weather is wild right now. The weather is out of control. They call it a El Nino winter. The El Nino winter. And yeah, but we got two more games tomorrow. I'm taking Tampa Bay and I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. Like Buffalo couldn't even play at home because I'm up there in New York, as y'all don't know. Buffalo is in New York. The weather got so bad they had to postpone it. They had to postpone the game. So I'm taking a Buffalo. I'm taking Josh Allen. I'm taking Josh Allen to beat the Steelers, and I'm taking who else? I'm taking Baker Mayfield, and Josh Allen, the comeback quarterbacks. As tomorrow gonna be nice too, man. I mean tomorrow I'm glad we got 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow. So I'm gonna be happy for that. Um, who else? I'm just hoping Baker Mayfield show out because they are the Baker. They won their division, so it's gonna be in Tampa Bay. Philadelphia Eagles. Uh, Philadelphia Eagles. They already ruled AJ Brown is out. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. AJ Brown will not play tomorrow. That's what they said. It might change though, but as the headlines say now, AJ Brown will not play. It's gonna be Jalen Hurts and the rest of the squad. So we're gonna see how that go tomorrow. The first game is Buffalo and Steelers. We're gonna see how Mike Tomlin do because he on the hot seat too. I'm hoping that Mike Tomlin go to the. I hope he's be the new coach of the Cowboys. I'm putting it out there in the atmosphere right now. I'm hoping Mike Tomlin leave the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach job and go to the Dallas Cowboys because they need a real coach, man. They been getting fraudulent coaches lately. I mean, and he will do a great job there. You get Mike Tomlin with the Dallas Cowboys, they'll start winning it and they'll be great again. So we going because I'm looking at the Steelers. I'm looking at the Steelers. They're probably gonna lose. The Steelers ain't gonna make it. They're not gonna win tomorrow. The Buffalo Bills are they're the better team. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. That's my guy. He was a former Vikings wide receiver. Stephon Diggs. I gotta give him a shout out. And Josh Allen, they gonna do their thing. I got Buffalo winning. That's gonna be the first game. What is it? It's gonna be another 3:30 and I think a 7:15 game. Monday, I got Josh Allen winning. I got Baker Mayfield winning. It should be two great games tomorrow. I'm gonna just wait here. What time we got here? Oh, and that's gonna be it, man. I gotta go. It's almost kickoff time for Detroit and the Rams. Austin, I'm mad. I hate your team lost, man. But they just didn't have it this year, man. The Cowgirls didn't make it. And I had to throw salt on them because I picked them to win. Now these Packer fans are gonna throw they gonna throw salt on me. They gonna throw salt on me, man, because I was bragging braggadocious. I was like, man, the Green Bay Packers, they trash. They gonna lose. They ain't nothing. They the 7th seed. They proved me wrong. They're gonna be stupid and keep the coach. Wow, if they keep Mike McCarthy, y'all hold on, you got a point there. If they keep Mike McCarthy, they're dumb. You got a good point there. Austin, do me a favor. If they do fire Mark McCarthy, send me a message. Let me know ASAP. But I think they will fire Mark McCarthy. Mike McCarthy will be fired Monday. If he get fired, I'm gonna text you, Austin. I'm gonna text you and let you know that Mike McCarthy got fired. But yeah, I don't see Mike McCarthy making it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Austin, I know you're a YouTuber, but yeah, I mean, yeah, man, but Mike McCarthy getting fired. Do you agree or disagree? Mike McCarthy is getting fired. I promise you that. That's gonna be Monday headline news. Mike McCarthy of the Dallas Cowboys coach got fired. Mike McCarthy is getting fired. Ain't no doubt about it. Mike McCarthy is getting fired. This dude is not he is not gonna be coaching another Dallas Cowboys game. The dude is done. He's finished. Finish him. Mike McCarthy is getting fired tomorrow. I promise you that. Mike McCarthy is done. He will not be playing. He will not be coaching another Dallas Cowboys game. And I'm a bail out here. I'm gonna get to this Detroit Lions game. I'll be making another live. No, I won't because I'm gonna watch half of it. I'll watch the halftime and go to bed. But as you see on the screen here, Fox wild card game. Your final score was 48-32 Packers. 48-32 Packers. Dallas Cowboys got upsetted in a wild card game. And it's your boy 405. And I'm out. Peace.